Good evening, everyone. I've got bloody dust everywhere. Sorry, I've just been cleaning some bits and pieces up. There we go. And welcome back. Welcome to Thursday. Bit of a different layout today. I thought that I would have a bit of a change. I've also been doing some bits and pieces of videos, so we did change a few bits around to make it look like this. So, who have we got? Direct Painting, hello there, and Mr. Stander, good evening. We should have a few other people along in a second. I'm just doing some bits and pieces in the background, just while I'm catching up. So, hi Archnan, hi Ulfric, hi Steve. Just a quick thing before we start plugging it so much. The Patreon is live. Patreon's live because some pillock pressed live too early. But it's good to see a couple of people have already jumped on board. I've got a couple of bits to catch up on it. So once it's all done, I'll start getting stuff out. I know I need to do the discount code for people. And I need to get some videos on there. I was hoping to have 4 or 5 videos ready to go for you. And then things happened, mainly PayPal and the world. But, so, hi Paul, hi Craig, howdy Ronan. So thank you everyone for coming by again tonight. We are continuing with Frostgrave. Tonight I've dug out a couple of bits extra. And I want to get some primer down on those 2 wizards for tonight. I have a few bits, hopefully to make some. I'm probably going to work a warband out with you. See what we think would be cool for a warband. And then I can get round to making them and get them painted for the giveaway at the end of the month. Hi Tomo, how are you? And I think... I think... I'm not sure I've showed the finished results on the skeletons, but I'll show you them from mine. Hi Ash, sorry I cut off talking to you. I had to go live. I'm marginally relaxed. Ask me in the morning after I've spoke to PayPal again. Yeah, that is an interesting time, let's just say that. Yeah, I forgot what day it was as well. In fact, I forgot what day it was yesterday, so I can't. Yeah, sorry. So, painting. Let's go to the painting board. So, what have we got today? So, one of the things I'd like to get done at some point is get the metal on these cleaned up. And these are my 6 objective tokens. They are little chests from... These are actual official parts from North Star. They're cool. They really are round about the right size and right scale for a good hefty chest. And then even when you're using other figures, they do fit on the base quite nicely, so you can actually carry them on the base. I'm not saying it was your payment, Paul, but it might have been your payment that caused it. Not caused it, but highlighted that they still hadn't done what they said they were going to do. I reopened it to PayPal. Thank you very much for the tip, Steve. Yeah, I reopened the shop to PayPal, and yeah, to say it's crucifying me at the moment is an understatement. They want to keep my money and not give me it, so... Yeah, it's their internal system. It's probably a similar sort of thing, Paul. It's a new system that rolled out a couple of weeks ago. Apparently, it is causing problems for PayPal. Who would have thought? But they don't seem to be able to fix it or fix my problems anyway. So, yes. So we've got them. I've got my wizard, who is the dude with the staff, or whoever wins it, wizard. And then the wizard's apprentice. So I've got them two to do as ongoing. So I'll put them in that 2 prime pile. I want to probably get some bits down on the thugs. And so this was the finished product. So these are my Skelly Archers. They've now had the varnish on them, so they're dull coated. Ronan. Hi Mark, how are you doing? And so I've got 3 archers ready to go. I'm only running 2 in my warband. So people who have read the book and looked into the warbands and stuff like that, what are their thoughts on what they're going to run? And still need to fix his poor broken hand. I'm quite liking the setup that I've gone with, but I've heard a few other people's thoughts on it. What's Dullcoat? Hi Minimoff. I'll just quickly do this. We do have a giveaway this evening. It's the usual giveaway. Oh, too much to get back. Way too much. I've knocked the actual thing off. The usual. I'll get that to. No, this is different part before you say anything. So, yes, we're going to do the usual promo giveaway where you'll get pulls out of the promo box at the end of the show. But what we do have is... I'm waiting for this to glue. Is some stickers that have been made today. Zoe's took over use. Oh, where have I put them? Zoe, where did I put them? Ah, I found them. So Zoe's done some stickers for the giveaway. Look, white ones. Glasses on. So this is the one that she did for me today, and it is absolutely class. So I got Grand Moff Dalton, and I got Baby Yoda. It should have been bright red and an evil version of Baby Yoda. Definitely the Sith version, but it's still amazing. It's going on my printing table, on my cutting table. But what she's done for you guys is I'm keeping one back for another giveaway of each. So we'll put one each there. That's for another time. So the 3... But yes, definitely Baby Maul. So the 3 people who get the pulls will also get a pair of stickers each. So you get a May the Pog Be With You sticker. We do have 3 of them, as I said. And Evening Kinger, a Protec Star Wars Mickey's Ears sticker. These are both made by Zoe using our vinyl cutting machine. So they're a bonus onto the prizes for this evening. So, and thank you very much to Zoe for that. Mickey's Ears. Who did I say? I'm sure I said Mickey's Ears. Is it Mickey Mouse? Mickey's Ears? So, yes, we've got them to do. A couple of bits I've got to try out as well. We got some new tools through, and I bought myself some as well. Oh yes, Ori will come and visit apparently. So we were putting an order in last week for some bits and pieces, and we were looking at new tweezers. Hello, X-Wing Tavern Wars. Welcome back. So, apparently, the reason we have bought these is so you can take a magnet off a pile of magnets and pick them up with that. And then glue them to something. They are less magnetic than... I'm not sure why that bit's magnetic. Could just be the set that I've got. Try another set. These are meant to be non-magnetic tweezers, and it actually says there, and I'll go close up just to... That says non-magnetic, doesn't it? Non-magnetic. They're definitely magnetic. As magnetic as you can get. They're not super magnetic, but... Yeah. Oh, I'm full of complaints this week, Chris. Ask Ronan how much I've been on the phone this week. It's just been one of those weeks where, yeah, if I didn't have any hair, they're actually advertised as designed to glue magnets into place. But when they're gluing the magnets into place, they're obviously not meant to pull the magnet off. So anti-acid and anti-magnetic. I needed some anyway, but I've got another 6 sets kicking about now. Yeah, I'm not going to test them in the acid. That's definitely the wrong... What the... I forgot about that screen. So, we got another couple of... I'll quickly show you what we got before getting on the painting. Sorry. I've got a new set of transparents to test. It's the model colour transparent sets. So I've got them in to test. I'm probably going to do a video on the patron. Maybe he's one of the first ones about doing... Paul was asking about this. About doing glazes. Now they work as glazes. We've got some airbrush paint. I don't know if anyone's got an airbrush or getting an airbrush soon, but we've got some really interesting and quite cheap sets of acrylic Vallejo premium. So they're quite big bottles for airbrushes. There's metallic black, silver, metallic blue, metallic red, and metallic yellow for some interesting colour combinations that I'm going to be trying. We've got the Mecha Varnish back in the big bottles, so we've got some more of that back. I think that was... Oh, and a handful of new... So we've been asked for a couple of colours. We've got model colour black, game coloured charred brown, model coloured white. I've got no idea, Ronan. Yes, we've used the Vallejo Premium on a few stuff. It was just because it was cheap. I got 4 or 5 of them in. So I've got some good white in now, Mr. Stee, that I keep promising. And then Tan Earth. These were all ones that someone asked us to get in, so we've got a few of them. We've also got the small bottles of Contactor now, the little Diddy one, that sized one. So, yeah, we've had a few new bits and pieces in. I think that was it. And a couple of sets of magnetic pliers, magnetic non-pliers. So, I'm going to do the... I'm going to get these finished, I think, and then concentrate on the other bits and pieces. We're also doing a restock of Broken Toad brushes tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have some new brushes in this week. I want to stock the spade heads and the other versions as well. Hopefully that will do quite well. Let's go with these ones for now. So I need a brown for the clothing. Also, still, I'm quite happy with the skin tone in the end after the playing around we did. So I do have a pot specifically for these now, because they are definitely going to be ones that we paint up to sell. I've got a load of boxes of them. So I think we're going with that brown. Where's my transparent brown? Flat brown? Flat brown? No, too dark. Transparent wood grain. So this is, I have no idea where it came from, and I've not seen it in our suppliers since either. So it's transparent wood grain. Vallejo 70828. I used it on all of the bikes for Legion, and the colour was fantastic. It really did come close to the proper colour. Thank you for the follow, Brian. Much appreciated. So, yeah, we'll be doing the usual giveaway round about 8:30. Usual things is there will be 3 random people picked. They will get pulls from the promo box and a pair of stickers from Zoe. Usual rules apply of tickets being 100 credits each. You gain credits by watching the shows, donating to the shows, and subscribing to the shows. There is 3 tiers. We're not pushing into tier 4 just yet. So the 3 tiers are for tier 1, you will get 5 pulls from the card pull box, and that will be for anyone who's a follower. So if you are a subscriber, you will get 7 pulls from the box. if you made a donation of £5 tonight or more, I don't mind more, we will give you 12 pulls and the stickers. So, and don't forget that all of the donations add up till the end of the month, and you then go into the top 5 end of the month giveaway. Should make it top 6 since we roll a d6, but I'm too lazy. It's a top 5. Top 5. I'm not sure who's winning it at the moment, but there was a few people last week. I think we're up to £35 of the goal at the moment, which is pretty good. Oop. Yes, your brushes have gone, Mark. They went. They went sometime. I believe they will have gone Monday. We have learnt something today, so if anyone out there is sending product out via Royal Mail, there is currently what they are calling black spots in the UK, where mail can't be delivered through various reasons. They're cut back by COVID restrictions. I don't know any that have been hit that hard yet, but also where a member of staff or enough members of staff have not been able to come into work because of COVID, it's dropped it down. So I'm going to use one of the new colours. It is Tan Earth. It's not a new colour, it's one of our new colours in stock. So Tan Earth. I'm going to mix in a bit of the transparent just to give it a reddish tinge. And a bit of water. So it's a slightly different colour under that. I'm not sure what kind or what it is. It does look like cloth, so a slightly different colour. Yeah, Paul, we are experiencing extended wait times, which is slightly to be expected sort of thing. But eBay and PayPal just won't take that as an excuse for stuff being late at the moment. We've got 3 days to get stuff to people. If after the 3 days they haven't got it, PayPal and eBay are letting them open cases, which again is crucifying us at the moment. Did you order from us, Archnin? Or is that... that scary moment when you've missed an Archnin? Oh, yeah. I haven't missed an Archnin order ever. So Joe does a lot of the orders. I do miss a lot. The only orders that I tend to get involved in is your prizes. I'm hoping I haven't missed Archnins because we've got a lot of stuff to go over from giveaways and stuff like that. Oh, right, okay. They'll have definitely gone, mate. So just a little bit of metal on the belt. And you can see the pommel. Any problems, just let us know. I've just ordered the Bombwick series to try out. Archnan will know more about them than most of us. They were meant to be here on the 13th, which... Oh, no, they were in the shop on the 13th. So that means they'll probably get sent out in the next couple of days. Along with a new paint set. It's actually hit and miss, mate, depending on where you're sending it. We've had stuff turn up within a day, but there is places in London and south west, I believe she said, where no mail will get through. And then the worst thing is they're not publicising it and they're not telling anyone. And it's like, why? It's just let people know there's problems, and then they're not going to open... Well, they might still open claims, but the decent people out there aren't going to open claims against stores that have tried to get the stuff out to them. And I've just ordered the 3 sets of Bombwick brushes from I forgot the name of it. Yeah, Monument Hobbies. I need to swap my Broken Toads out for a new set, but every time I go to take a set out of stock, people have asked for them, so I've like and I knew if I bought myself a new set to test of something totally different, I wouldn't be putting them up for sale. So, but I say we're getting a new batch in tomorrow, or we're ordering a new batch tomorrow, and there's anyone that knows where Chris is, it's only over the water. Which, if I get them in early enough, I can click and collect. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully, or yeah. Apparently, businesses can still go out and collect and drop off. So, oh, I don't know what sets I got. I bought 3 sets off them. Which was quite interesting because I'd only ever seen the red ones that Kenny uses. I'll have a quick look while we're perusing, because I would be interested in when they're turning up as well. As usual, I will do a review type thing, try them out, let you guys see what they're like. Maybe even get them in at some point. Depends if Monument ever do other shipping. My account. My account again. I'm saying I've ordered them. I may have missed an order. Maybe I'll see if I can find them. I don't think there were the special editions. I'd very much doubt it. Catch you soon, Archnan. Bombwick deck card, Bombwick Artillery, and Bombwick Igniter. So yeah. Ooh, there's some new primers coming out. I will have to check my account and see what went on with them. Yeah, but your starter brushes are special because they came from me. So we're just going back to the transparent red. That's cool. See, with it being, sorry, the transparent brown, with it being transparent as well, is it picks up all the detail of the wash and we don't have to rewash it, sort of thing. And it does make it look as though they're old and they're worn, and yeah. And it does look leathery. Some kind of like leatherish type colour. But for the jet bikes for Legion, it's just that right burgundy red brown colour that they are. It was pretty good pickup actually. I just tried it to see what it would be like, and they were the right cut. They were pretty spot on, and I've used it ever since. I say I've never seen it in a shop, and I have looked out for it a couple of times. So when I get a colour I like and I use, I tend to try and buy one or two, just to have there spare in case something does happen and they stop producing it. And yeah, might explain why I've got quite a bit of paint kicking about. But I like to think it's all useful paint. Yeah, missed a bit of the silver. That's two done. Thing is, when it's paint, and if you're ordering it offline, you sat there and you're going, well, I need some jade green, so I'll order some jade green. I've been using it a lot, nearly ran out. I'll grab 2 bottles. When you go on the website, they're a couple of quid each, and you sat there and you're going, do I need anything else? Look around, you can't find anything else, and you're at the point of going, well, I'll just get 3 or 4 of them because I use it. It's the only thing on the website that I use, so yeah, you know what, I'll just grab a few, and you end up with a pack of 6 sat there. And then if you're like me, you suddenly go, didn't I order some of them last month as well, and find the pack of 6 that you ordered last month. do like that. Over the mottled colour. That transparent's gone really good. Yeah, I've got loads in it. What's the ones that I've got loads of? I've definitely bought a pack of 6 Tesseract in the end, because just in case Smaug happened. I did get a load in just in case. So what I'm going to do now is, some of you will know, and some of you will have seen, is we've started a Patreon. We're going to use it for teaching painting, as well as some interesting items we're going to do on that. But we're going to try and do a build-up of some like basic tutorials for people, the new guys that are coming along, like Martin, when Martin is learning to paint. So the Patreon has a few levels. I did a video of it today, and Ronan thinks I did it from a script, and not just made it up as I go along as normal. Oops. Stay in the lines, Lee. So the new patron that we have is or has been set up. That's nice, man. Copy. It probably has been coming up. Yep, we have a great Patreon account, so it is coming up in the thing. So the way our Patreon is going to work is we have a basic level of £3, which apparently is the lowest that we can take at the moment, and that's a bit like just supporting us as a channel. We will show you our works in progress, like the work we were doing at the weekend on this fella. He's still got lots to go, but that was Hello Beast. So yes, we are running the Patreon, and that's going to have loads of basic videos on how to dry brush, how to do washes, how to do edge highlighting and that sort of stuff. But the basic support level is just for people who want to give to Protect to help it build up. You'll get updates, you'll get pictures of stuff that we're doing ahead of us putting them out anywhere else. The next level is a £5 level, which is the silver level. That is the one where you get all the videos. So for an extra £2, you get the videos of all the basics and stuff like that. They'll go up on there months and months before we publish them anywhere else. So it's going to be a basic tutorial series of basic techniques, all the way up to actually fully painting a Draugr sort of thing. That sort of level of stuff on there. The next one is £10 a month. The £10 a month one will give you all of the benefits of the other stuff as well. So you'll get the use. It's actually coming up quite a lot, that Patreon thing. Not that I'm pushing it much. It'll give you all of the benefits of the videos and the news from the other two, but it will also give you a 10% off voucher. A 10% off code to use at Protect Models. So whether it's one order, whether it's 10 orders in a month, that will be valid for you to use. And that is a £10 a month entry level, and it's our gold level. We also have a couple more above that. The first one is probably the most one I'm interested in. And this gives me the ability to... Yes, I might have a patron, Mark. I'm not sure yet. So it's a little bit more expensive, and it's aimed more at people that are doing painting and are painting more painting as a passion. I haven't done that yet. Yes, I know, Kinger. I'm working behind. I really do need to. So the next one is our platinum level, and that is £25 a month. So what we have for the £25 a month level is you get the 10% discount, you get the videos and everything from the other two levels, but every 2 months we'll send you a box out. That box will have painting supplies in. You probably won't know what they are in advance. So we're saying that the RRP of the product in that box are going to be at least £50. So that will be at least £50 worth of Tesseract Glow if Kinger ever buys anything. But it could be stuff like Broken Toad brushes. We could have them in there. We could have, if I get new paints in to test, so we've only opened it for 20 people at the moment. So if I've got 20 people and I manage to get some new product, like packs of paint, I'll share these paints out between all of the people so everyone gets to try a new paint sort of thing. So there'll be that in there. There'll be 3D printed items like pot holders, brush holders and all that sort of stuff that we're working on. There will be paint as well. We'll look at deals with Army Painter, deals with Vallejo and stuff like that to get good product into those boxes. Those boxes will come out once every 2 months. And I promise there'll be at least £50 RRP in each box. Knowing me, you'll probably get a little bit extra. But things along the lines of these have proved quite popular. Snowy asked us for some of them. These nice new tweezers may work perfect. So we haven't done much lately with new designs. So you could find, so that's the numbers, a full set of numbers, 1 to 9 and 0. For the airbrush masks, now you can use them with normal paintbrush stippling through, but we can do all of the new designs and you guys can have the new designs before anyone else, and we can drop them into them packages and you can try them and see what they're like. As I say, if I do find something that's really good, like a combo of the track combo where you use silver, then you use the Typhus Corrosion, and then you dry brush silver over the top of that, we could give you a little sample and a dry brush to do all of that with as well. And little techniques like that, we can go, there you go, do this and this will work, and we can give you the bits to do that as well. So that's going to be the £25 entry level. And the package that you get every 2 months is going to be worth more than the £50 anyway. So, and your videos are then technically free. And the next one up is Rhodium, which is a £50 a month. I know it's a big one, and I've only put it in there in case people said, when I was doing the what should we do and how should we do it sort of thing, people were saying, well, can you paint me a mini and put it into a well, I'm not saying anything, Ronan. Have you picked anything up from us lately that might have a camera in it? Now he's searching the house. So yeah, the next one up is going to be you'll get the paint package, you'll get the 10%. Every tier gets everything below it. So this one, the extra £25 a month goes towards a figure and a full paint job on that figure. It might be something like a £25 Marvel Crisis figure, and then a paint job. It might be a £20 Legion figure, but it's going to be something round about the £25 mark. Either GW, promo stuff that we pick up, like maybe it's a He-Man figure or something like that. Something not that everyone's going to be able to grab. gives me a bit of a challenge to find something interesting every month. And then we're going to paint it, and you get that on the second month. So I hope that appeals to people. I know we've got 3 or 4 people in there now that have joined, which is absolutely fantastic. It also gives you access to a patrons only page on ProTech Discord channel. What that also means is when we have some special offers, I might drop it in there an hour or so before dropping it into the news channels and stuff like that. So you get a little bit of a heads up for being a patron of some shiny bits that we're going to be selling. So we have a patron account. And we've had a few people join us in other lands as well. So let me have a quick look. Brian Proctor, thank you for the follow on Facebook, and Gary, thank you for the sub on YouTube. If anyone hasn't done it, YouTube videos. Oh right, yes, I'm still what the 2 link. There's 2 YouTube videos have gone up. Basically, the first one was the YouTube introduction video. They've asked me to do an intro video. And the second one was for the patron, ProTech Painting patron one. Basically, them and Twitch as well have asked me to do intro videos. I just had to host them somewhere. And I'm presuming that's what you're saying. So yes, that's the start of it. Don't feel like that's all it's going to be. What we want to do is evolve it as well. So yeah, the last 2 videos on YouTube are they're just to be used by Patreon and stuff like that. It wasn't meant. I'll drop some links into them so people can drop over onto the Patreon and stuff. So yeah, good shout. I will do that. But yeah, there's other bits and pieces that we want to look at doing, like paint along sessions where we can sell something on ProTech models, a couple of bits of paint, a figure and stuff like that. And maybe a Saturday night we'll all sit down and we'll all paint something together. You can follow through, stuff like that. But any ideas, anything that you would like to see on the Patreon, just let us know. Drop us a message. You can message us on there, you can message us on here, you can message us on Facebook, anywhere, or just put the suggestions up in here. And we can sit and we can give them a whirl. Right, while we're doing that, I need to do the wash, which is nulling. I'm just doing a wash on the blades and then I can highlight them up or brighten them up a bit. If anyone hasn't already, I wouldn't I would be really appreciative if anyone excuse me, if anyone would be so kind to go over and subscribe on YouTube. It's not the same sort of subscription as here, it's free. So if you do the subscription and the like, then you too will get to see videos that are not to go up normally. But yeah, it helps us. I'd really love to get that into 1,000 users. It would be absolutely fantastic. I think we're just shy of 600. But yeah, I'd love to hit the 1,000 person mark on YouTube. I'd be well chuffed. And have a look at the videos. Obviously, all of these go up on there. Much appreciated, Mark. I am going to move this a little bit towards me because if I'm doing close-up work, I keep it keeps disappearing. So, and under there. But if you know anyone else in your family, your cat, your dog, that could subscribe, that would be appreciated. Yeah, I've neglected YouTube land for quite some time, and I want to start getting. There's going to be videos for Patreon. There's going to be videos all over the place. So, as I said, it is appreciated. And the other side of things, is there any videos people would like to see? I'm not just meaning doing stuff on the live stream, like a Tesseract Smaug. Looking at you, Kinger. Oh. That's just not on, Kinger. How am I meant to get my viewer ratings up without no cats? I need the cats on the streams. I've got my painting stick out. I'm going to let those dry a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is just double check that these have got clean. I did clean up all of the metal. Oop. So this is just double-sided tape on it. Bit of stick. And I'm just checking that there's no little bits sticking out that are going to spoil the paint job. Also, what I'm looking at is to see if they're level on there, and if not, give them a quick clean up underneath. There we go. There is a slight mould line on the underside. I'm just cutting the mould line off and then making it flat. Tell you what we have applied for, and hopefully we'll get it, is some paint along kits from WizKids, which is part of an organised system. With any luck, they are quite a good little kit. There's paint in them, there's figures in them. It could be the first one we do the paint along with. It does look interesting. But now I have a setup like that, I'd be really interested in getting it. Looking for the airbrush, there it is. Hopefully they're going to do more stuff where people can play along from home. Ooh, that is a very, very, very messy needle. I must have been doing primer with that. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm going to go for a white primer. Now this is, again, it's just the standard Styron Res white primer, nothing special. I'm going to do the same on the two. Oh, I should do the two. Yeah, I should have done that first. Silly. There it is. So these are the North Star miniatures that we made up last week. I'll just put that there carefully so it doesn't tip over. So the wizard, this is for the giveaway. So this is the warband that we're going to give away. I did see Paul's suggestion earlier. I didn't ignore it, Paul. Sorry. I actually copied and pasted it and put it on my computer. So a quick clean up. I do have a white brush for this as well. And I'm considering doing a technique that I used on some orcs, which is basically inks. So we get them primed up in white, and then between inks and glazes we build up the colour on them. So a bit of a different technique, something different for you to see. Something to get wrong totally. There we go. What is it? Bob Ross says, there's no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents. Shoulder. That's one done. A bit quicker on this one. There we go. So again, yeah, these are, I know Dead Steve's working along. Oh, there have we got. Oops. Yes, that's. Okay, Ronan. I know Paul was asking about doing what's that word? The word that I'm looking for. Hey, Snowy, how are you, matey? Yeah, I might do that actually. I'll try those new paints out. All your paints turned up, by the way, Snowy, so they're all sat there. I know there's not much we can do with them at the moment, but they're there. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll do a Zen. I'll do that. Ronan. I'll paint these first. Which are just the little chests. And it is just white primer that I'm putting down. Just a quick blast over. I'll probably use the wood grain on this to get the wood grain, as it were. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but it might be next week if I don't get round to do it. we've got a load of Cromlech's scenery to build. So I'll get some of that out and do a more relaxed one, getting some scenery built. If that makes sense. So if I do these figures in black and then zenithal them, that might work really well, Ronan. Very much well stealing the idea. I have to blue tack these on by the looks of it, because I don't know where my double-sided tape's gone. We get a nice shiny new office and then 10 minutes later it's a mess. In fact, I'm going to do these just on another bit of wood because I'm putting that out the way to dry. Well, I got those new clears. Snowy, when we were looking through the website, Snowy liked the idea of them, so I thought I'll buy a set just to make the order up sort of thing. And that will give me a new thing to try with basically the technique Paul was asking about. So I'm going to do these in black, a little bit more in that. As you can see that, I'm doing them away from the mat because I don't want the mat totally turning black. So, as I said, just on the end of a bit of wood, great technique. Your hand then doesn't go black, even if your can explodes. Sorry, Ron. Oh, itchy ear. Yeah, there was the link that I sent to Paul the other day in our Discord of Kenny Boucher doing it on Next Level Painting. He does it on I think it's on a wizard as well. It's either a wizard or something along those lines. Right, where is... There was another product Ronan was asking about and seeing as people were using it. So this will take a bit to dry, so I might not get to paint them with it tonight. Ooh. Is that loose? No. Yeah. No, there was definitely... Yeah, you missed loads, Tomo. So, I'm going to blow air. It's just air, nothing else. Could be. So with just blowing air through, it dries the miniature. Some glasses. I just don't want the white ink just blending in with the black paint. So this was another technique that I've seen somewhere, and I cannot for the life of remember where. But I bought it in, said I was going to try it. Guess what? I'm going to give it a go. So they're lovely and dry now. And this is Liquitex titanium white acrylic ink. Now I couldn't get it on its own. I ended up having to buy a complete set, which was quite pricey. But I've used a couple of them already. I made a wash. I mixed a few of them together and made a brown ink and made a wash out the brown ink for some scenery. So it's quite cool. And I ordered those paints, Ronan, the half-litre tubs of paint. I found a code, and I think I've got 8 half-litre tubs of paint for 50 quid. Full Rowley and whoever it is. So we've got enough for scenery for some time. And I had a message from our scenery employer. We are going to be getting some scenery to do either next week or the week after. So, let me have a borrow the stick. Right, that is cool, because that is atomizing really well. So, zenithal highlighting, you do round about, I like to say about a 50-degree angle into the top of it. So, you are basically looking it might be Miniac. I've never watched Ninjon. It might be Ninjon was one that you sent through today, wasn't it, Ronan? Yeah. It's not the too young, he's just annoying. I like my tutorials like straight to the point. If that makes sense. And it makes for a good show. Yes, okay. Meh. Meh. Pigging young upstarts of today. So the thing I like about the ink, as you can see, they're building up. And I'll go in close once I've done this. My ear's itching like mad. Young whippersnappers. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like them, and they're not they don't do things wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like them. I enjoy the content, but watching them as much as I would think of Mel the Trench and Kenny Boucher, Next Level Painting. Even Kenny's Americanisms and stuff like that, I think they're a little bit more, call me a boomer all you want, Ronan. So yeah, yeah, I don't mind it. It is what it is. I've told Ronan quite a few times I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot off Kenny, especially the airbrushing. I'm not your dogs, yeah. I'm not saying I haven't, but there's a chance that I actually seen this on his as well. So I'm going to clean that through now because that's pretty much where I want it. Coming to you on the literal best all days. He's cracking. It might be just being old and stuff like that, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I've got viewers that watch my stuff because they prefer just the raw part of it, because I don't do editing. If I mess up, no swearing, then I mess up. You get to see my mess ups. I can always remember the fire spray. The fire spray had 3 coats of paint. I did masking, pulled the masking off, pulled the paint off, made a right mess of it, and it was the first fire spray that actually flew in this room straight into the bin. And it was a mistake. It messed up. We all do them. And that one, I just couldn't get my... I did go in the bin, and I got it out, and I cleaned it up, and I did some bits and pieces to it. So it wasn't a total bust. It wasn't for me. So this is how they come out. You basically have shadows, pre-built shadows. Yeah. And then what I can do is go in with transparent colours. So if I go over the robes now with a transparent blue, you get the dark and then you get the light without having to highlight it. It's already done that for you. And with it being either a glaze or a light ink, you can quickly do the layers. You can build it up. You can go from a fairly washed out colour with just doing 1 coat to 4 or 5 coats, and it's very vibrant. But the only places that it's vibrant is on where the white shows through. It's a really cool technique, and I don't know how long to leave the ink to dry, and it's gone on super smooth. Yes, you did. It's there, Thanos brush. I need some jewels. Yeah. Now, what they were saying is the acrylic inks, and it was Liquitex that they named, and you can get this now. It was just when I bought it, you just couldn't get it on its own. Goes on super smooth compared to like as if I was to put the primer through. Primer would go over a lot quicker, and it would have been a lot faster. But you just don't get those smooth transitions from light to dark. And even the face of this one, look at his nose. His nose is picked out. His face is picked out, and you can still see his face. It's not black, but his nose is outside the cowl, and that just That is class. And this guy's beard's outside just showing. So it's picked that up, and it just, I don't know, I do fancy playing around with this technique more. So probably tomorrow we'll have a sit down and a close-up finish of them. I need to test these out that I spoke. Do you know what? I've just found out where that wood grain came from. Next model, yeah. Yeah, you could do that. King, you could do a grey ghosts like that would be cool. Look what I just found. Wood grain. 828. Look, 828. So that box actually has clear wood grain. It has natural wood grain. Smoke. These are all clears, so then there is transparent yellow, transparent orange, transparent blue, transparent red, and transparent green. They may do more in the range, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to touch them. They are not getting touched. But I'd like to see if this works, how this works compared to a... I'm 90% going to use inks because I haven't had enough to play around with these yet. But what I do have is the ability to take that and test it. So on this base, you can play around till your heart's content, and that is working really well. So if I was to draw a line there, using the black, it might not work as well because it would be in ink, but as an example, the line's still there because it's coming through. So if you were to do the robe in blue, all of the undercolours are going to come through on it, and that's going to look fantastic. Oh, I'm looking forward to that now. So yeah, I'll have a play around with the transparent colours off air and see how they go. They may go to the top of the class. What I do need, it's that I want to get the textures down on them tonight as well, because this does take ages to go off. So first up, black paint must be out. So good old faithful 950 Vallejo black to do the rim in it. It'll match my archers, and it's my usual go-to colour. So I actually used this the other day as well. This is the dry brush by Redgrass. What I found a use for it, other than the dry brushing, is it's a fantastic flat layer brush. So the reason I'm doing this first is to get a layer of the black down, and then if I do mess up and get some of the other stuff over the top, it's an easy quick clean up. Whereas if you're going round and you're trying not to hit the stuff on the top, look how much of the top that I actually managed to clip. And the other thing is, if you're wanting to make sure that you get it all, you can run it on the edge a bit more so it fills in on the top. It's only good at rimming bliss. Yeah, any other colour it just doesn't work. It has issues painting other colours, especially onto the rim. And it is a good dry brush as well. It's a Kolonsky Sable Dry Brush, which I was like, wow. But yeah, it works well. It's also super smooth for doing stuff like that. So I should have shared this out to the Elder Scrolls group tonight, because half of my Warband's Elder Scrolls. It's not that I would take my dragon as a part of a warband. Yeah, he seems to be fallen asleep. He had a hard job of it last night. Oh, that reminds me. We need to be doing the giveaway soon. What time is it? 8 minutes to the giveaway. I will get the basing material on these. Well, oh, they're not going to dry. That one's dry. I just put the wrong glasses on. That's why I can't see stuff all the way over there. Silly. There we go. I can see stuff now. So I'm using the same stuff as before. It's Dark Earth by Vallejo. Trying to go for a graveyard dirt or graveyard earth type colour. Then put the frost onto it like we did last time. And then snow effects and snow tufts. Or snowy tufts. Mention Snowy again. Does he appear? No. And just splodge away like that. There we go. That's done. He's still here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh. Told you. Is it? Oh. So I'll quickly do this and there we go. Just splodge it all over. Good thing with it as well. Oh, we did the null in wash on it as well, didn't we? I nearly forgot about that level. I didn't drop him, honest. I also was meant to ask, how many people drink Sneak? And of anyone that does drink Sneak, did anyone get the invite this week to the taste testing? Because I want to know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be new flavours or old flavours redone so we can try them. If you drink energy drinks, Ash, then I can't recommend it enough. You know what I used to be like with Red Bull? I made myself ill at a couple of events with the amount that I was drinking. I switched to Sneak some time ago, and it seems to be less of an issue. Yeah, and it is using natural products compared to things like Red Bull and stuff like that. There's no sugar, no added sugar. Is it no added sugar or just no sugar in it? When I stopped drinking Red Bull and started drinking that, I shed the pounds. I did lose quite a bit of weight in a couple of weeks. There was a massive difference. Obviously, because I wasn't drinking a full can of sugar every day, or 3 or 4. I wouldn't say it gives you wings, but it has the same stimuli in it, so to speak. So it is. Thank you very much. Ooh. At the £100 tier? Wow, Martin, that's amazing. That was one of by the way, that was one of the ideas about putting stuff into the painting packs, is some of the sachets that you get. I know, Martin, thank you very much. But yes, cool. I've got two of the big tiers now, so I've now got to really push it, see what I can get you guys. Some special bits and pieces to go into those boxes now. That's what I'm more excited about, is getting these boxes, getting them built and getting them out to you. I don't know, I've got till February to do it, but it's still stuff I need to look for now. So, where did I put them? There they are. They should be dry. So, there is going to be gold inside them and that sort of stuff. I'll just use the Retributor gold. There's dirt at the bottom, which needs to be probably good. I might actually stipple it over with this stuff. Sorry, I hate when it does that. But what I wanted to try was the wood grain. Over the wood grain. You should get a gold sticker. Would you? You're quite welcome to tell everyone why you were the first patron, Ronan. If you would like to share what happened. Ronan was a patron before it was cool. Such a patron hipster. No, it's more to do with how do you put it? Lee was a muppet and pressed the wrong button, and what I was meaning to do was post. Yeah, so the page was set up, and there was a preview link that I could send to people, which I did. I sent it to Ash, I sent it to Roman, and a couple of people in Discord, but there was no actual thing on there to start, sort of thing. So I didn't think it was a problem. That was cool. So I've been playing around with it, looked at it, sent Ronan a message. Did he mind having a quick look? I've put my first post up. What did he think? And then 2 minutes after that, I got a thing saying, congratulations, you've got your first patron. And yes, somehow I managed to actually set the patron live and didn't know I'd done it. So Ronan became my first patron before I even knew I could have them. Like, class. As Tomo would say, classic Dalton. So I'm using the wood grain on wood, believe it or not, but thinned it down slightly, so it's going on a bit like contrast. So who would have thought these inks and stuff and clear colours would be very much like contrasts? So again, it's just thinned down wood grain, and now I know it works. I can just lash it all over. I've got it thinned to the right consistency. That's it. We've got to do the earth at the bottom, so it doesn't matter if you splodge on the earth at the bottom, because we'll be going over that in grey, or the grey from the graveyard earth colour that we try to make. But it just means you don't have to be as careful, and you can be that little bit quicker and get it done. As I said, these are by North Star and they're £2 each. It's a fantastic. You don't need 6 if you don't want to. They do other packs of different stuff. Just if we're going to do live streaming, I would prefer to have as much of the nice bits and pieces that I can get by then and get painted by then. So we have also a bit of a surprise. So, are you streaming this weekend, this Friday, Martin and Catherine? And if so, is it your usual 9 o'clock? Yeah, North Star Minis. What you get in those boxes are absolutely brilliant. I have got some other boxes to do the Warband, to complete the Warband, but I wanted to see where to go with the Warband for you guys first, to see who wins it, and obviously see what sort of bits and pieces I want to put into it over the next couple of days. But I got all of the plastics, but I think I've got all of the plastics boxes now, which they're not easy to get. I've had to go to a few places, and I've considered stocking their products myself now, because of that. These little mini chests for £2. There's loads of other games you could use them in as well. Oh wow. Yeah, so it's definitely a buzz about Doom Fairies. Is Martin disappeared again? Is he fallen asleep? Or is he watching some other person's channel and left me? Watching or acting in. So there we go. And obviously they're quite wet because we have thinned it down, and it might take a little bit to go dry. Which means I'm 6 minutes late for the giveaway. So, pinning. Yeah. I do have the stream thing up here. So the usual thing is, it's down here. We have the promo pulls box. We have a batch of new promos coming to us. So next week we'll have some extra new shiny stuff in. So hopefully if Zoe does some card sleeving for me. Nope, she's not. So, yep, usual thing. Card stream, card. Yes, Kinger. I'll get the Armada put there in them as well. So, yeah, she enjoys doing it. For anyone who missed out earlier, or who wasn't around earlier, we have some stickers as well. So these stickers are, they're the only ones of these. Oh, definitely minimum wage of dinner. So there's 3 stickers to go with the 3 pulls as well. And Zoe has made these for you guys. So we have May the Pog Be With You sticker. So in comparison to her, they're actually quite big stickers in comparison to the Pentraki Arena race. So you will get them and you will get your cards. So that's the first one that Zoe made. But then she also made Protec. The mouse is going to come and get me stickers because we've copyright infringed everything. But she just made some fun stickers today while she's been playing with the sticker machine. So there's 2 of each to give away. 1 of each to give away with the pulls. And she was well chuffed about doing them, so we may see some more. We're going to do them, so we've only got a set of 3 for each of the streams if she does them, so there won't be a case of we'll do some more of them. Again, she'll do different ones. There'll be something different. To be honest, I'd love her to do that. It would absolutely be fantastic. Yes, she definitely should. She is very artistic. So, sorry. I'm very slow today. Widgets and stuff. Giveaways. So, tonight's giveaway is the usual system. If you have stickers, go to everyone that win. We're not going to put you have to be a subscriber or you have to have donated for the stickers. If you win a sticker as well, or the 2 stickers. So the usual one tonight is, as you can't click it. It's open to everyone to enter. It costs 100 Imperial credits per entry. I will run it for 15 minutes because I'm late. My apologies. And you are already done by then. You do need to be a follower to actually win. So if you're not following and you enter, you won't. Unfortunately, it won't pick you. Sorry, but click follow. It's really easy. Even I can do it, I think. Probably. So the way it's running. We will pick 3 names through the raffle system. They will then get 5 cards out of our random card pull box. They could be good, they could be bad. If you are a follower, you can have 5 cards and your 2 stickers. If you're a subscriber, you get 7 cards and the 2 stickers. If you made a donation tonight of £5 or more, then you get 12 cards and 2 stickers. So, donations have to be in by the end of the timer, just so we know who and what. Thanks for the sub, Ash. That is much appreciated. Did I mention we have a patron running as well, just in case I missed that? So, are you ready? It is now live. So, while you are all fighting over that, no, it's not, badly, it's now live. It'll come up in a second. Too soon, Junior? Yes, it is. But it's a resub, which is more than appreciated, mate. It really is. So, the tickets are live. Martin, there is a video on my Patreon if you go and have a look, and all of everything's described on there. So, what we can do is go to my new chatting screen. Yay, look. It's a big Dalton. Bigger Dalton. But what we can do, hopefully, is go to the gallery and let's see what stuff's been in gallery this week. I feel like Tony Hart. Definitely not there. Definitely. Wow, there is a lot to be showing off. I think nope, that wasn't. Right, no one needs to see my paint, so we'll go to Bengar's. We'll start off with Bengar's stuff, and I will have to go through these fairly quick cause I've only got 15 minutes. So first up, we have, this is an Infinity model by Bengar. He has done them like Judge Dredd, which looks class. These are work in progresses, by the way, they're not finished yet. There we go. And the startings of Ronan's checkerboard pants on his crossbowman, that is. David's done some Primaris Ultra Smurfs, which are looking cool. And then Paul's been doing some spiders and a huge troll. I do like the spiders. I've got spiders to do for this as well. Ice spiders. Yeah. We have Jack. Is that? I think this is. Is this Jack? Oh no, this is Paul's painting area that he's showing off. Do like that paint set, Paul. Cracking paint set. And then Jack's painting area with TV. Jack's is starting to look a lot more like mine, week in, week out. Oh, he's got a full cup of tea as well. There's one of those. Is that an Xbox paint stand there? And then these were some Primaris Marines done by Snowy's friend. I can't remember his name. Oh, the brew is definitely important. Mine's gone. The brew is gone. Why is the brew gone? Yeah, so some classic Blood Angel Marines. This has a lot of impact on that's not teal, it's just hot water with a splash of, yeah. I thought that said this, that's not teal, that's not tea, exclamation. Yeah. So part of our new series is repainting stuff that we've been given to repaint. So if anyone wants to throw stuff at us, that they don't want anymore, and they want us to try and make something decent of them. We're doing a new... We don't know if it's going to be every Saturday, but we're going to do a new section of repainting some stuff, trying to get them a bit like eBay rescues. So if you want to send boxes of crap at us like these have, we've had some knights sent to us. We've had... These are Eldar that were painted in that green over here. All green. And then this is glitter nail varnish, which we can't get off, so we've had to order some new heads, because when you do the black it just goes lumpy and horrible. So we don't know what to do with the big heads yet. They definitely can't be picked up at the moment. So yeah, so that's part of a new thing, and that was we've been told that was the exact colour match to the nail varnish. Ronan's checkerboard pants coming on even better. More and more work getting done on them. And there's backside done. Some more of Bengar's Judge Dredd. The earth going down. More lines of... more of the red picked up. The other side. And the back end. I am the law. Mr. Standard has been doing Orcsies. Yeah, definitely. You always need something to dip your brush in that isn't the water. So yeah, Paul's been doing some Orcsies, and they were the eyes. I'm going to give it to you, Paul. I'm not doing eyes. And then Bengar's been doing... Is that Infinity or... don't know what model that is. Is that... It almost feels like Mystique. Yeah, Mystique. It's the colours that have thrown us off. The base was 100% Marvel Crisis, but yeah. So this is Mrs. Ink. Yeah. We did get She-Hulk this week. So this was one of the rescues that we did on Saturday. It was just one of the Armigers. We've got 6 Armigers and 6 Knights to do. We're halfway through one of the Knights. But I just quickly did an Armiger and tried to match the original colours in it. And then added the verdigris and the mud base and stuff like that. Some of these are just quick turnarounds to get them back onto eBay. One of the dystopian warships we've got in to do. Ash asking for some advice on, we believe it was a Forge World limited model. One of the dwarves. Now these are done by Snowy. These are the Frostgrave scenery bits that we've been printing. We can't sell them. We can't do anything with them. They are personal use only. And these are for us to use on the live streams of doing things like... Oh... Yes, you know what it is, Lee. Come on. Frostgrave. So, Snowy's painted some of these up for me. He's done 5 so far, and he's done a cracking job on them. They look so cool. And Snowy keeps going, it's just tabletop standard, it's nothing special. And it is special, it's pretty good. I've got his warbands here that are just... I've just slapped paint on them, and yeah, he's a lot better than he lets on. Then we were looking at AK Interactive's Snake putty for doing camo. Oh no, can't get that off, which is that, and I'm not clicking on it. This is where we were discussing the tweezers, of which there was some weird and wonderful ones came up. Ronan's continuation with the... I'm going to call them solitaire pants. Tidying bits up, and The highlights going. I think the highlights have gone on there as well now. And then Paul doing. It's the backpack from the orc, I think, or is it the shoulder pad of the orc? One of the two. And then Snowy doing some more of the Orders terrain. Absolute cracking terrain, that. Yeah. I need to get more of it myself painted up. We do sell that, and we are allowed to sell that as well. So, the King of Snowy does cracking terrain. And there's some. You will get to see some of Snowy's terrain on our live stream because he's lent us the scenery that he's just made for Frostgrave, and we're going to be using that. When are we going to be using that, Ronan? Could we have a surprise for everyone? The rest of the colours added. The crossbow. And the butt pants. No, I don't know anything about a surprise. More work by Mark with his Necrons. You're a braver man than me doing the Necrons with the green, mate. That's, for me, they're flashed over silver. I don't know. Should we do some at Friday night? Yeah, this is Bengar's O12 Imperial. Sorry, not Imperial Assault. Infinity models. And some Rohan. Oh no, Minas Tirith mounted knights and just normal knights. If Martin would answer me about what they're doing Friday night, I might be able to discuss it with him. But so Archnin's been getting some 3D printed models from over in America, and some of these look class. I like the Archer. The Archer was cool. You're not streaming Friday. Oh no. You better be. Yeah, and then there's different heads. It's absolutely fantastic. Yep. Oh, hi Egan. And he was slowly going through unpacking the bits as he got them. Various bits and stuff like that. No, I'd guessed. Yeah, and more bits and pieces. Some of the resin work at the moment is absolutely fantastic. This looks amazing. The wings look fantastic. No, please don't. Paul continuing with the... I'm guessing it's a Blood Bowl figure with all the padding. I've not seen the new Blood Bowl set, so... Even though I may have bid on one, because Ronan mentioned it, and someone said that he had some. Anyway. Ooh, amazing eyes. That's got... Wow. Yeah, I quit. I'm not doing eyes. He's actually quite cool, mate. That is really, really good. It again, I said it before, and I'll keep saying it. It's good to see the painting standards that you guys do improve, and new ideas and new stuff. It's the wizard. You can't rush perfection, Paul. Ash rummaging around in boxes and finding models from years ago. That was Tesseract before Tesseract was a thing. Ash has been painting the head on his... I'm going to say it's Tartarus. It's Tartarus armor, but it's definitely one of those. Aren't they Chaos? You've got 30 seconds to enter the raffle if you want to enter. By the way, those Chaos Sea Dark Angel things. That's me. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Squeezy. The next one is Ronan's completed Warband. Now, there's a reason that there's a completed Warband by Ronan. I've failed miserably. I haven't got mine ready. But we are going to be painting tomorrow night after a day's work. And Friday night from 7 o'clock, Ronan has agreed to come and play Frostgrave on our stream in the workshop. So we're going to stream live, me and him getting loads of rules wrong and discussing where the rules are going wrong and having a game so you lot can watch. Now this is going to be the first of our Friday night gaming nights. That's a lot longer than he normally has a surprise for me for. So yes, we're going to stream from 7. And then we're going to... There's another stream on, apparently, on Fridays as well. Breaking out the 20-sided... I've actually bought special blue 20-sided dice as well. Oh. I think someone else bought some dice this week. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to see how it goes about playing games. We stopped doing the games because people stopped watching. So we'll see how it goes. I think people stopped watching because it was just X-Wing week in, week out. We will go with different games each week. Well, we'll go with the game of the month. So this month it's going to be Frostgrave in whichever guise we do it. Oh, I've got a couple of spares. We'll be fine. So yes, we're going to play Frostgrave. Snowy's lent us the scenery. Snowy's lent me his warbands. He lent me 2 just in case Ronan didn't manage to complete, but Ronan has completed and they look fantastic. So I've got Snowy's because mine's only part. Just one, mate. You only need 1. I've not seen any rule where it needs 2. So you're rolling against an opponent and it's a D20 versus a D20. So yeah, I got frosty ones. I paid a lot of money for frosty ones and a D&D set. No, it's just 1, mate. When you roll to attack, it's a D20. Yeah, but the thing is, I've not seen anything where you need to. So yes, you will see that Frostgrave Warband on the table on Friday. There is that. Yeah, if you start having problems with one dice. These were just pictures from Dead Stee about some of the Prussian Empire figures for Dystopian Wars. I've been picking up a couple of bits and pieces for the release of that in a couple of weeks' time. Kinger seems to have flying cat issues. Very interesting. Oh, Thunderfire Cavern finishing off. Those tracks look very familiar. Where did you get the idea from that from? And then Dave has been doing I forgot the name of them. Custodian Guard. That's the one. Question, Dave, if you're still around. If not, Telmon. Yes, that's one. How have you done the silver? Because that's silver that looks like... It looks like old pewter. I don't know, it just looks different. I don't know, it could just be me. And also the red, the red with the dark red behind it. Black and silver, yeah. That's. I've got some metallic black to try some stuff like that as well. But yeah, that looks cool. Cool. But don't tell anyone. Shh. The big bearded beast put something in at 20. Is this the surprise, or is this... No, that's not the surprise. Apparently I've got a Patreon account. So, yeah. Definitely. Ash has been doing Mr. Ears. Now, Mr. Ears is a Wild West Exodus character. He bought it off us during the sale, and that is a cracking paint job, and that is a cracking Mr. Ears, mate. If that doesn't sell on on eBay, then there's something wrong with this world. I love the purple. Oh, wow. I wonder if I can get some cards made of that. I should get Martin to design our new Protect cards. What could possibly go wrong? And more of Mark's Necrons. Again, the green, mate. I couldn't bring myself to do it, especially the amount that you've done. Mine would be silver with a bit of airbrush glow, like I did for beanies. I see a lot of these figures that people are doing, and yeah, I'd never dream of doing them half the ways that they're doing, just because I know how long it would take me, and if it was my army, maybe's, but yeah. And then the blue on that, the lightning, electricity, it's fantastic. I think we've just run out of gallery things. So, you get to look at my ugly mug again. While we do... Yeah, I can imagine. There's stuff I will do, there's stuff I won't do. Now, I won't say don't do it, because, yeah, I like to see people try new stuff and stuff like that. But what we try to do is go, right, we need a warband. It needs to be done quick, so we're going to do this, 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 and this, and try to get a really substantial warband painted and all done, ready to go, if that makes sense. Whereas you guys are doing a paint job that's yours. You're always wanting to do that little bit more, making it that little bit extra, like Ronan's done with Checker Pants. That would look good on orcs as well, if you were to do that on orcs. I think Ronan used a pencil. He penciled it in first and coloured it from that. But I know when you're getting to Ronan's age, the shakiness of the brush, and it's cracking in it. I know how long it took him to do, because he'll have been going back over bits that he didn't like. I just know what he's like, and you can't get away from that. Cool. So, yeah, I'm going to do a bit of painting after this. I really want to paint those 2 wizards now, and then I'll save that. Yeah, I do. So, painting giveaways. Let's have some stuff out, so I don't have to find stuff halfway through. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, painting and chat. I'll probably be doing it tonight. I know a couple of the guys have mentioned having a chat later on and painting later on. Will they fit in there? They're not going to fit in there. So remember, whoever wins will be getting the Pog Be With You and the Protec Disney sticker as well. So, where are we? Our first winner of the evening, and however many pulls it is in here. Our first winner is... Oh, 14 users and 102 entries. And our first winner is Martin. Well done, Martin. We will go with 7 of the finest cards and a Pog and Protec sticker. Yeah, Martin has to stop winning everything. So, sorry, the generic mouse artwork. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's upside down. 4. Oh, Howl Runner. 5, 6. Oh, Bactoid. And number 7 is one of the new cards. It is the Colossus Station Mechanic. So, I could do with a pen. That's a brush. I could do with a permanent pen. Not one that's only a pen for a little bit. Oh, I'm sure I had a permanent pen out. God, this place is a mess. How can I ever find anything in here? If only I knew someone who would tidy up and help me make this place look amazing. Oh, you're meant to be painting. It's like having children again. So, the second winner for tonight is Kinger. Okay. So, Kinger is definitely a subscriber. So, number 1, number 2, number 3. I daren't even look, mate. 4. Oh, we'll repull. 4. Lothal Revel. 5. 6. Captain Icon. And that's my favourite pilot. Hey! There's at least one Legion in there, Kinger. There was another card kicking about for you. I will find it unless I've already sent it. You might have some in the box to come out anywhere, so we will also be sending everything that was due out. We're going to start sending out on Friday all of our things about sanctions and stuff going out of the country seem to be relaxing. It's just getting them round this country now that's the problem. And our third winner for the evening is... Yes, I think it's in his pack already, mate. I did say I think there was one. It's the Flying Ferret. Mr. Julian, if he's still around. Can't remember whether he's... I think he's not subbed at the moment. So I'll do 5, and if it comes to it, I'll do another one. Let's put that one back about there. So, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we have one of the new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the foil Palpatine. And number 5 is the Alderaanian Guard. I'll put them in the package coming out to Paul. Paul's got some stuff coming out to him, so I'll send them with him to you. So thank you everyone for... I'll just complete that before it crashes it. Thank you everyone for entering tonight. New cards next week. I will actually show you some of them going in next week and what the new stuff is going to be. There's a couple of credit card like plastic cards to go in as well. I know one of them's quite a spicy one. So they're to be sorted. I will leave them there for now. As for stuff that we've done and got somewhere near, I'll probably finish the thugs off. Look how nice that's come out. Now this is what I was on about. Not chatting, it's that one. Close up. So you can actually see where the wood grain's gone on that one. So, and that's just the all 6 of them look really good. I'll probably do some brass bindings and stuff like that. Do the gold in the chest, and I might have them done for tomorrow night as well. And that's that side of it done. So, side pending. Remember, we still have the monthly giveaway in just over 2 weeks' time. Top of the board for the top 5 will go into a dice off for a complete 10-man warband for Frostgrave, and that will be, can't remember the date of that, but it'll be the last Thursday of the month, if I remember rightly. And hopefully I'll have some more to show you. We'll get some bits and pieces built up. I've took Paul's suggestion of a warband, and I might play around with it and have a look, see what we think and what we've got. So I will. Yes, cool. 28th. I knew it was. I think it's 2 weeks tomorrow. So I'll have a look tomorrow to see where people are in the leaderboard, and we will go from there. So, and if these are anything to go by, I'm looking forward to painting the warband for you, because they're just well chuffed with how that Zenithal's come out really well. So I know the date, payday. So we will see. Is there you could do a halfling warband. I've got a dwarf warband, but what I said about playing it is you can fully hide behind stuff, and I didn't feel that was fair. So what I said is Legion and Infinity have silhouettes. If someone wanted to shoot one, what I would do is basically say, if you can hit the silhouette, you can hit him, sort of thing. yeah, I didn't want to be that guy and have a warband where you can't hit it because they're half the size of everything. Yeah, but these have the ability to shoot and then run. So you could come out of cover, or you could someone could come around a corner, you could shoot them, and then you can hide. Halflings on sheep would be yeah, that would be good. Someone does them. Or was it goblins on sheep? I can't remember which ones it was. But yeah, that's a good idea. We've got loads of ideas for warbands and stuff. This is what just makes it so much fun. It's because there is there's very expensive might be pigs. There's very expensive dwarves on goats. And there's a few nice bits in the Lord of the Rings range coming up that I really fancy as well. No Mana Pug is for Moonstone. Yeah, Iron Hill variety. I'd love them. There's loads of that stuff that I'd love at the moment. And Treebeard does look awesome. Buy Treebeard, Kinger, and I will paint him in Tesseract for you. Anyway, on that bombshell of yeah, when he comes out though. Yeah, a lot of people have been using their old Mordheim warbands to play Frostgrave Ulfric. It is a really good crossover. And there is slight rumours of a new Mordheim coming out. So we seem to be selling... We've sold all of our bits that we had that were Mordheim. So anyway, I will catch everyone tomorrow night from 7 o'clock. We'll get... I really want to do the Wizard and the Apprentice. That is dry now, but... Oh, I can't wait. So... Thank you everyone for subscribing, donating, becoming a patron, because I've got a patron if you didn't realise. But yes, thank you everyone for that, and I will catch us all tomorrow. In the meantime, take care, stay safe.